Have you ever been caught in a conversation with someone who just won't stop talking, full of arrogance, or worse, complete ignorance? Maybe it's a narcissist, or simply someone who refuses to listen. You know the type. They spout off opinions with no understanding, and when you try to respond, it feels like you're getting nowhere. In the book of Proverbs, we find two verses that seem to contradict each other. Proverbs 26:4 says, "Do not answer a fool according to his folly, lest you become like him." And in the very next verse, Proverbs 26:5, it says, "Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own eyes." Let's turn to one of the greatest Jewish commentators, Rashi, to help clarify this. Rashi explains that the key to understanding these verses lies in the context and intent behind your response to the fool. Verse 26:4, "Do not answer a fool according to his folly." This is a warning against engaging with the fool's ignorance or absurd behavior. If you respond in kind, you lower yourself to their level, and in the process, diminish your own wisdom. Verse 26:5, "Answer a fool according to his folly." Rashi explains this as a warning to not let the fool's false wisdom stand unchecked. If you don't correct them, they might continue to believe they are right, which can lead to even greater harm. So, these two verses aren't contradictory, they're offering us two distinct approaches to interacting with a fool. When not to engage, if someone is acting out of ignorance but is not being malicious, responding in kind only wastes your time and energy. Silence, in this case, is your wisest course of action. When to engage, however, when a fool's arrogance or false wisdom is harming others, it's your duty to respond, but be careful, you shouldn't lower yourself to their level. Your response should be one of correction, not to show them up, but to prevent further harm. This is where the balance lies, knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. If you engage with a fool in a way that mirrors their ignorance, you lower your own wisdom. But if you allow a fool to continue unchecked, you risk allowing falsehoods to flourish. Now, let's bring this into a modern context. Let's say you're dealing with a narcissist, someone who holds their own opinion above all else, disregards others, and believes their false wisdom is truth. If you're facing someone who is truly ignorant or willfully arrogant, it's often better to avoid engaging in their foolishness. Their negativity can drag you down spiritually. If they're spreading harmful ideas or believe their ignorance is wisdom, it's your responsibility to correct them. But remember, it's not about competing with their arrogance. It's about using wisdom to gently guide them away from their false beliefs. Remember, sometimes the wisest response is to stay silent and protect your peace. But when the time comes to speak, speak with wisdom, with love, and with truth.